Ryan. So we're in the Bahamas. You're a little chippy over there. I like it. Give me the biggest thing that you've worked on this offseason.
During the draft process, you hear obviously get all the feedback. So the two biggest things I was hearing from teams is just put on weight, get stronger, and shoot the ball better.
So what's going to be the approach this year? Like you said, the NBA guys want you to step out a little bit.
Yeah, I think just the big thing for me is getting comfortable in live. I can go in a workout and shoot it great, but then when you get live, you either think about it a little too much, or all of a sudden your shot looks a little different, which that's probably been my biggest roadblock for as far as having it in a game recently, but it's gotten a lot better this summer.
So you think you'll be shooting 1-2 a game?
I think so, yeah. Two,
steady?
Two, maybe three.
Maybe three. All right. Depends how many you make.
Yeah,
Depends if you make that first one.
Right.
So you made a huge announcement in May. I'm coming back to Creighton for another year. Why did you not want any attention? And just kind of did it about as matter of fact as you can do it.
I don't like social media. I'm not on it. I have someone else run my accounts for me, so I wasn't even going to do anything just because I don't like it. My coach called me, we got all these people asking about you, and we got to tell them something, so are you going to post, announce it or not? And I was like, sure, and just put it out. I'm coming back.
So you're telling me you don't tweet, Instagram, none of it?
I had it for a little bit, so I'm sure I know the basics, but probably almost 2 years ago now, I was I'm done with this, and I've not been on it since.
Do you think that makes it easier for you to stay focused?
Yeah, obviously guys, if they can do all the posting, stay focused, great. I'm not saying that. For me, I don't want to do too much, take advantage of the obvious opportunities and have my social media people take care of it, but that's not my area of expertise. I have people help me out with that all the time.
We hear a lot about the big men coming back to college because it's changed in the NBA. Whether it's you, Zach Edey, Baycott, Hunter Dickinson, everybody seems to be coming back.
The game's changed in the NBA, so you've got to adjust and grow your game in certain ways that you didn't necessarily have to before, so maybe that takes bigs a little longer and got to stay in college a little longer. And like you said, there's no financial pressure to try to go make money because NIL eases that a lot, so you can just make the decision more purely off basketball than anything else.
Did you think about really going after last year to the NBA, or was it just more of, hey, I'll put my name in, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to come back for another year?
I went into it with the mindset I'm going to be all in, be in that process. Because you go in there being I'm coming back, you're not going to put your best foot forward and work hard and go to team workouts and whatnot. So I went into that saying, I'm going to go kill it. I'm going to go put myself in the best position possible to leave this year. And, at the end of the day, you got to just take assessment of everything and make the best decision.
Why do you think you fly under the radar as much as you do?
I kind of been like that my whole career. Going into high school, no one knew about me. Coming out of high school, I think I was barely in the top 100 for anything. I think it helps us win games a lot, and I think I'm good at some of that stuff. So to get in the attention part sometimes is cool and fun and whatnot, but at the end of the day, I just want to do stuff that helps us win. If that's under the radar stuff, I don't care.
What's your goal this year? What do you want to accomplish? If you've got kind of a list of what you want to do, obviously you had a great year individually. The team had a great year.
Won the Big East tournament, freshman year and sophomore year, made the finals, lost last year, semifinals lost. We've been really, really close all my years here, and we haven't been knocked down that door. So I really want that. And then kind of the same thing in the tournament. We made Sweet 16 for the first time in school history my freshman year, Elite 8 for the first time last year. Keep building on that and go further and further.
Yeah, I was going to say, now, I assume having been to the Elite 8, the goal is Final Four.
We want to be Final Four, national championship. Right. I think we can do it. We definitely have that ceiling. We got to go do it. We got to prove it, but I think we can do it.
Big East is loaded this year.
It's just exciting to know every game is going to be competitive. You don't have any games on the schedule where it's you think, obviously never a give me, but you think it'll be easier, but that's not the case this year. So I'm just really excited for a good competition.
Who are you looking forward to going up against the most?
Yeah, we've always had a really good rivalry with UConn. I probably should have been a little more careful with my words last year. I didn't really mean anything. Sanogo, who they picked as player of the year. And, I got to bite my tongue a little bit about my thoughts about that selection. But I don't know, it's just fun to go up against bigs that other people say are good. I respect what they have as a program. They're a great program, great coach, and Sanogo's awesome and whatnot. But definitely UConn. It's just a great rivalry. Close games every time. electric environment, and obviously Klingon, even as a freshman last year, was really, really good. So it's exciting to see what it'll be this year.
What makes you such a great defensive player?
Just being really smart. Obviously, I'm not an elite athlete by any means, so you gotta be smart about it. Just like know where to be, know when to just wall up and make it a tough shot, know when you can go for the block, just like little things like that you just learn through college. I think just being a smart player.
You got NIL, you got the transfer portal. Now we got realignment that just blew up. What's your take of from a player's perspective who's been in it now, you're in your fourth year, of college basketball and college sports overall right now?
Transfer portal is crazy. Do not envy being a coach right now, trying to fill out a roster and all that. I mean, from purely a player's perspective, it's good because you can get out of a bad situation and do hopefully a good situation easier. And then the NIL, like I talked about, there's not as much financial pressure to leave or go do stuff. So for a player, it's great. For everything else, it might have to have a little tweaking here and there, but I think it's really good overall.
What's the most adversity you've ever faced?
The mental side of the game was hard for me at first, especially freshman year and beginning of sophomore year. It was bad. I started going to someone to talk about it, and then like halfway through my sophomore year, we kind of turned the corner with that, and it got a lot better. And I'm still working on it, as always. You can always get better at it, but like that was something I really was not good at when I first got to college. I was just so hard on myself. I was a freshman. I understood I wasn't going to play a lot. I didn't really care about that. When I was in, I wanted to be great. And, I would have one bad play, and all of a sudden I'd let that affect my next 6 possessions. And obviously you can't do that. It's basketball. So.
Which is crazy because watching you, you don't show a ton of emotion. You would never know that by looking at your face.
I think a lot of people, if you were just a normal fan, probably couldn't notice it, but Mac he picks up on it so quick. He knows when I'm like in my head about it. In the tournament, actually, I think in the Princeton game, he actually pulled me aside in a timeout, and a lot of people asked me about it after the game, and that's pretty much what it was. He was like, "You got this look on your face right now. You gotta wipe it off." I was like, "Okay," and then flipped the corner and had a great second half. So I've been very lucky to have a very good relationship with Mac as my head coach, and he just helped me a lot with all that.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Good luck this season, and we'll see you along the way.
Thank you.